darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jessica Capella here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. I'm so glad you're here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. If you've been watching my videos and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and take some time out to support my channel and my work by clicking on the subscribe button and give it a like if this resonates with you. For those of you, my Capella members, you are the most amazing people on the planet. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. I'm so glad you were part of my circle, my Capella circle. If you're interested in a personal reading, or if you want to set for an awesome Capella membership, which you can learn more about in the end of the video, check out the description box below, or you can go to capellawellness.com and check out the amazing things I have to offer, along with my very, very impactful Capella memberships. Lastly, if you would like to support the work that I do and my channel, you can do so by submitting a donation or choosing an item from my wish list. More information about where those things are, how you can donate, how you can access my wish list on Amazon, those are in the description box below. Okay, just scroll down further and you'll see the links to where you can make a donation and where you can view my wish list. All right, if you do choose any one of those options to support me and my channel and the work that I do, may that be returned to you tenfold. I wish you guys a wonderful week. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. All right, Aries, what we're going to do here is we're going to see what your overall theme is for this week. You need to focus on what you need to avoid for your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. We're then getting a guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies. What your wellness tip of the week is, what this full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus is bringing you, because remember, we're still feeling the energies of this total lunar eclipse. And lastly, we're going to see what is coming to you in love. All right. What is the theme, the current theme this week for Aries, Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Don't forget to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation. They're now telling me for you guys to check your other placements. I haven't said that in a while, but they're telling me to say that now. I guess I'm supposed to remind people of checking their other placements, because you may not resonate so much with your Aries placement as you do with your Gemini placement or your Capricorn placement, if you have those, okay? Anyway, I am, wait, no. The time you watch this, it'll be too late. Anyway, never mind. I was going to say that I'm hosting my event for the 11/11 portal at noon on Friday. Maybe if you guys watch this before then, you can still grab a seat if you so choose, if you're not a Capella member. 11/11. This portal is going to be a pretty powerful one. So make use of those beneficial Aries energies, guys. All right, they're thinking about this one, Aries. What is the overall theme for Aries? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. They said to stop. Okay, Aries, it looks like you don't have one, but the bottom of the deck they want me to look at is your Moon Total, which is opposite of the medium coeli, the root, all right? Some of you may have some root chakra issues. It may be out of alignment, all right? If that's the case, I highly recommend that you listen to root chakra solfeggio frequencies. They're all over the internet. There's also a root chakra healing meditation in my healing meditations playlist on this channel, which I forgot about, but if you want to check that out, that would help you. It involves sacred geometry, which also adds to the power of listening to that those frequencies in that healing meditation, okay? Others of you, there's some family issue going on. Maybe you feel uprooted, or you're about to be uprooted. You're moving away from family, or you're living with family and it may feel uncomfortable or something like that. You feel like you can't get your bearings. What is that called? You got to recalibrate your bearings, something like that. I don't know. I usually know what to say with bearings, but I'm not getting it right now. Anyway, there is also something here where you got to get grounded. The theme for this week for a lot of you is grounding. Okay, you may feel insecure about something. You may feel like you're not safe. You're not solid. You don't have your footing there. It's like I'm seeing somebody slipping around on mud a lot. Like you can't stay stable. You can't find a place where something is not balanced. I'm seeing somebody like I'm seeing 8 of Wands where there's a bunch of things being thrown up in the air, a lot of activity. Maybe 5 of Wands. You're dealing with a lot of opposition or something. And some of you just cannot catch a break is what I'm hearing, okay? Because apparently there's too much going on in your energies, Aries. It's all scattered. This could very well be where you're doing too much, and when you're expending too much energy with all of these activities or whatever it is that's going on in your life, you lose your footing. You don't feel grounded. You're a scattered brain. Your energy's all over the place, and that tends to wear you out, right? If you are not taking it easy and just get to the root of the problem, which is you grounding, then you're going to continue to experience this type of lifestyle. Okay? There's something here that you really, really, really need to pay attention to with regards to being out in nature, okay? Just taking it easy, or even doing some activity that's not stressful. I also see 10 of Wands. Something along the lines where you need to... If this is you be feeling tired for some of you, or you're expending too much of your energy, because Aries, you guys are fantastic when it comes to go, go, go. The drive, the ambition, you're ruled by Mars. That's the warrior planet. I'm doing this. I'm gung-ho. I am gonna get this done. And sometimes you guys want to put a hand in everything, and you're doing too much at once. And what happens is when you're not grounding yourself, taking it easy, then you expend your energies, and all of a sudden, what happens when it comes time for some fun, when it comes time to engage with family or friends, or to even exercise for some of you, your energy is expended. All right. So there's a strong message there for some of you with regards to needing to ground. And there is something here about family, my bad. This is also about with those energies, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel at home. Do those activities that make you feel at peace, where you feel like I'm in a good place. I feel safe here. I feel at home here. I feel like I can rest, I can relax, and I'm not going to be worried about anything. I'm not going to be stressed out about anything. Okay? Focus on those habits that make you feel secure. This may be going back to some sort of tradition, some family tradition, or some healthy habit that a family member does, or other family members do that you can benefit from. Okay. This could be stemming from you guys, some ancestral pattern here. If you have this energy where it's like you may be too impulsive, or you're scattered, or you do too much, or you put too much energy into too many things and not enough for yourself, this could be resulting from, for some of you, that you grew up in a chaotic environment, okay, as a child. So you picked up on that and you thought to yourself, oh, well, that was my life then, so that must be my life now, right? I talked about 5 of Wands too, opposition and also chaos. So there's something here that's stemming from your family line, especially the home that you grew up in. It could have been very well chaotic, and all of a sudden you're used to it. So, but you're also not realizing that you're not used to feeling grounded, to doing things that make you feel stable and secure. All right. Some of you, this may very well be programmed into you, thinking that you being in a chaotic environment is normal. You doing all of this crazy stuff and you losing your shit and you losing your mind and everything is normal. It's not. It's not a knock on you, Aries. It's only because of for some of you, it's your upbringing. Okay. If you had a non-chaotic childhood, Go back to doing the things you loved then, okay? This will help you be at peace. This will help to ground you. Some of you may be afraid to go back to that because it was like, maybe it's kind of crazy now, and your life back then as a child wasn't so chaotic. It was peaceful. You had a great childhood. You had a great time. Go back to doing those things that created that environment for you, okay? There's something here. Some of you are repeating some subconscious patterns that dealt with your past, that dealt with your family, that dealt with your childhood. And if you know these patterns are not helping you, Aries, it's time to do something about it. You do not have to live the same type of chaotic life, if this is resonating with you, as you did as a kid. You could have probably come from a family line where there was all this craziness going on. Maybe you had a lot of strong Aries energy in your family where they tapped into the shadow side of Aries, being excessively controlling, too demanding, not allowing themselves to tap into their divine feminine side, to take it easy, to self-care, self-nurture, to be patient, right? Because Aries, your shadow side, you can be very impatient and very temperamental, okay? But that's because when things are all over the place and you are not grounding yourself, that is when your shadow Aries goes through the roof, and that can be very detrimental to you, your health, and to other people. You've got to find some common ground here with people, on top of you really understanding that you've got to start grounding yourself going forward. There's something here about breaking those ancestral patterns, okay? You can take some things that you had experienced. I'm going to put this here, even though it didn't come out, but you can take some traditional things from your childhood that worked for you. Do not repeat. Do not take the ones that that's making your life crazy right now. Okay? There's some sort of normalcy that you guys are associating with, but you're starting to realize, why do I keep getting myself into arguments? Why do I keep having this crazy life where I'm arguing with people, where there's chaos in the home or with friendships or in the job? You've brought that with you. It's kind of like a karmic thing too. And you're used to it. But some of you don't realize it. With that chaos brings a lot of stress, and it brings a lot of health problems, and it also lowers your vibration. That is not the life God meant for you to live, Aries. You have the ability to change those family patterns. You have the right to have a sense of normalcy in your life. Chaos is not normal. That's dark energy. You need to be more at peace. That is more of the divine. Anger, chaos, fighting, arguing, all the stuff that's scattered, that is not of the divine. That is double energy. For some of you, it's time to chill out. Do things that bring you to a state of peace. Okay? I'm getting for somebody here, there's something with the beach or the water. Somebody likes to be out in the water or out in the ocean or by a lake or something like that. If that helps you to recalibrate and to ground yourself, do more of that, Aries. Somebody here has a grand water trine. I just heard. And some of you, I always get Chiron and Aries. And look, when they told me to pull the card from the bottom of the deck, look what's underneath this. Chiron. The wounded healer. Okay? This is you guys learning how to overcome these patterns that stem from your family line, your childhood, that weren't in alignment with peace, with your higher self. You are healing your ancestral line so that your descendants will start creating new traditions, will start having a more peaceful life, a more enjoyable childhood, a more enjoyable life, a more rooted, grounded life. I do get very strongly, there's some crazy stuff that some of you have picked up in, and it's been the same thing through generations. Okay? I do get a strong energy of Aries, but some of your family members, either they were in Aries too, or they were in the energy of the Aries, but more of the shadow of Aries. The impulsiveness, the excessive control, or maybe even lack of control of their temperament. Can't control your temper, like in Beauty and the Beast, where everybody in that castle kept telling the Beast, you have to control your temper. Maybe the Beast was an Aries at one point, but again, that's just the shadow side of you guys, okay? This is not saying that, and I know that Aries also gets a bad rap, kind of like with Scorpio, where, oh my God, I can't deal with an Aries because they're angry all the time, or they're too impulsive, and they're controlling, and they're this and this and this, they're possessive. That can be mitigated, all right? Let's see what you need to focus on. What does Aries need to focus on? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Well, when we talk about family, look what comes up. 10 of Cups with the Empress. Okay, focusing on self-care, nurturing. You guys, Emperor is Aries energy, right? With the Emperor there, some of you are too much in your masculine energy. You got to tap into your feminine. Water. I talked about the grand water trine, okay? There's water. And Taurus energy, because this is Venus. Venus is the planet of love. It's pleasure. It's sensuality. It's taking care of yourself. It's being patient. Enjoying life. She's also in nature, right? She's surrounded by nature, what makes her feel cool, calm, and collected. Her feet are on the ground. Some of you may literally need to go put your feet on the earth or on sand or on volcanic rock or in the water. Something like that, okay? You need to integrate the divine feminine energy into your life, whether you're male or female, because we all have that energy. There's something with the mother here. You may have had an Aries mother or a very controlling mother. All right? And it led you to be almost like your mother. Okay? And this is no knock on those moms if you're resonating with this, Aries. It's just that some of you are starting to realize you're picking up on something from an ancestral pattern, from a parent, from a family member, and here it is. For some of you, it's a mom. Whether they're Aries or not. Okay? You're kind of repeating the same the same patterns as your mom, some parent, some mother figure. Could even be your grandmother. Could have been the whole mother line that you're supposed to be healing, perhaps. Being in a state of peace and harmony here, balancing your emotions. Okay? There is something with the family here, as I said. There's family discord, or you came from a broken family. There was chaos in the family, and you guys were just not gelling. You were not harmonious. It wasn't peaceful. You all weren't getting along. Okay? Maybe the mother had to do something with this. But it's really time for you to reintegrate the divine feminine energies into your life. I talked about the masculine energy. That's too much of it in your life, Aries. You've got to balance that out. You got to tap more into this feminine side of you. Creativity. Do things that are creative. That is a grand water trine aspect. I think that's correct. Okay? some of you are blessed with beautiful gifts of creativity. Could even be music, because Venus also is about music. All right? Maybe music makes you feel grounded. Maybe as a kid, you love to play music and it just helped you to calm down. It just helped you to escape in a sense, but not to the point where you're fully not in the clouds type of energy. Okay. It's now time for you to do something creative, to take better care of yourself. Learn to be more patient. Learn to be more understanding. Learn to be more nurturing and caring. Not belligerent and angry and throwing your lid, throwing a temper tantrum or something. No. And we've been getting the energy for some of you guys that it's causing some health issues for some of you. There's somebody that you're dealing with who's a great example of patience, of compassion, of understanding, of unconditional love. You could learn very well from this person to help you to get to more of an emotional state of balance, for you to be harmonious with yourself. Okay? This is bliss. This is contentment. There could be this energy for at least one person here about you working with your mother, like a reconciliation of some sort, because these two people are holding this cup together. Could even be somebody's spouse. Okay? The Empress does not have to be female. It's feminine energy. You can have a very nurturing, understanding husband, okay, who's more feminine than masculine, who's balanced those two out. It could be that, okay? There's something with a marriage here, like I talked about. There's some energy here for some of you where this Empress person could very well help you to get grounded, to help you to be more at peace. But some of you are you are repeating the ancestral pattern. You're not realizing that you're doing this unconsciously because of your past, because of your upbringing. So when I say work together, there's the Three of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration. Allow yourself to work with this person. This is also about aligning your mind, body, and soul to be more of a state of peace, to be stable. Okay? This is putting a lot of hard work into your feminine energy, into taking care of yourself. Self-care routines. I get strong Virgo energy with this too. Self-care, self-love, nurturing. She's not worried about one damn thing because she's always trusting in God and she's just going with the flow. She's that connected to God. She attracts abundance. She attracts the things that she wants in life because she's that high vibrational. The Empress is vibrating at the agape level, which is the violet flame, which is the highest frequency of all. When you are there, you are fully tapped in to the divine. You are fully in alignment with yourself, your higher self, and you're that connected to God, where you don't worry about a damn thing and you allow God to just bring into your life what you are putting out there. She understands the law of attraction. Who she is on the inside is what she's going to attract. Okay? So some of you, this is strong energy of working towards being more patient, being more understanding, being more unconditionally loving, working on your health, your well-being, your temper. Okay? Also working with somebody, could be your spouse. This is teamwork here. This is working together for the greater good. to bring more peace and harmony into the home, into your marriage. Because somebody here is trying to do that with you, Aries, and you're just not having it. Because you're not really understanding that you need to heal from your childhood wounds with regards to living a chaotic life, or you being on not forgetting to go back to what you enjoyed as a child that helped you stay grounded, that helped you to be this energy, bliss, peace, harmonious. And it doesn't have to be a spouse, guys. There could be somebody else here who is an excellent role model for this, that you can work with to help you to get to a state of pure bliss in your life, in your home, in your marriage. This is also focus on doing what you love. This is the beginning stages of working your dharma. You have a higher purpose here. Music, the arts, okay? Nature. Some of you need to start doing more of that. Do more of what you love, Aries. It will make your whole life a whole lot better. It will make your life a whole lot better. All right? Let's see what you need to avoid. What does Aries need to avoid? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Guardian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay. Holy cannoli. We got two majors here. It's the World card. I think some of you are secretly disappointed in yourselves, okay? And that's okay. All right? Don't start beating yourself up for these things. If you're resonating with this, Aries, and you know that you've got some sort, you can't ground yourself, and you know you could be causing some distress in the home because there's some sort of family disharmony or disharmony in a marriage, right? That's not to insult you, Aries. Just know what I'm trying to do here, okay? But this is spiritual growth. This is work. This is healing. Again, you watch me. There's healing there. This is not fortune telling. I'm not here to tell you you're going to be rich and then go about your way and everything's going to be fine. When you could well be having wealth in your life, but you haven't done shit for it. That's not how tarot works, okay? So anyway, some of you may very well be beating yourselves up because you've been disappointed that you just can't complete something. This is lack of completion. You're trying to move on to the next thing, but so I get some of you have been working hard on this, but it's like you regress in a sense, and you're disappointed about it because you're trying to end this repetitive cycle of thinking that chaos is normal, of not being grounded, of not being harmonious. Maybe there's like arguments with your wife, your husband, your mother, okay? And it's a constant battle. And you try to make peace, you try to work it out, and something happens. And you're just disappointed. Like, when is this going to end? I'm also getting that if you're dealing with the mom who's controlling here, and you're trying to work something out with the mother, and you're starting to realize that you're kind of acting like this person here, okay? You're trying to change, and maybe you're trying to be an example for that motherly figure, and it's not working because that's what I'm getting with this. The World card. Don't give up on what you are doing, Aries, okay? If you're trying to break that pattern, all right? If you're consciously trying to work that pattern, and some of you probably just heard this, and you haven't started working on it yet. This is the time to do it. At the Three of Pentacles, this is the time to start working towards embracing and reintegrating your divine feminine energy. Taking it easy. which will help you bring you to a state of emotional balance. So either you got to start doing this now, or for those of you who've been trying to work on this, you may be still dealing with a maternal figure here who is like putting that back on you, who is causing you to go back, regressing, to go back to that shadow Aries, okay? Let's just put it that way. Don't let that person get to you, Aries. If you are very serious about working hard on this, don't let that motherly figure pull you back. Okay, this is stagnation. It's stalling. All right? Don't let anybody or anyone interfere with your healing, with your inner peace. This is idyllic peace, with being in harmony with yourself. Watch the emotions running high. There's somebody here who you interact with who continues to kind of get those lower vibrational energy, the shadow side of you to flare up. All right? If that's not the case, some of you are stalling on making progress on your healing. Or you're stalling knowing that you need to start working on yourself and start working on your feminine energy. If you want a completely different life here, Aries, you're going to have to stop stalling and do something different. Okay? Bottom of the deck is a Seven of Wands. I was picking this up. Defensiveness. Okay? Willing to compromise. Unwilling to compromise. Okay? Some of you may very well be tested by the outside world. There's stuff going on. You're being spiritually attacked, or people are attacking you for something. People are coming after you. It's like, hey, I'm trying to take somebody down. Somebody who's been successful. Somebody who has a lot of power, because this is after the Six of Wands. Someone who's a prominent figure. Maybe it's a public figure here. And people are coming at you because you're this prominent, important person, public figure. And now everyone's trying to take you down. Maybe this is what's causing the unrest here. And it's stemming back to a mother, your family line, where you guys get attacked and then you go off the rails, okay? You get attacked and all of a sudden you get defensive, and then it's a knee-jerk reaction because you're not used to it, Aries. And that's okay. However, the more you continue to do this, if you're resonating with this, the worse it's going to become. To the point where these battles that you're fighting shouldn't be battles you should be fighting. And then that could lead to some very serious discourse, or a really bad altercation. Could lead to broken families, okay? Because of that 10 of Cups is there. With avoiding, this cycle needs to end for some of you with getting defensive and thinking that you're right all the time. I just heard that aside from you guys being more in Empress energy, there is somebody that you are hurting by being in this type of energy, the defensive energy, and quickly losing your temper. You can fight for what you believe in, Aries, but if you get belligerent and defensive about it, that's not helpful. That's not Empress energy or 10 of Cups. Because you're not coming from a divine place when you do that. That's the truth. Because I said before, anger, bitterness, resentment, all those dark energies, defensiveness, fighting people off for no reason, that's dark energy. That is not where God wants you to be. He wants you to have idyllic peace, and you can have that if you work on it. Okay? Some of you in this energy where you won't back down. You don't want to be defeated. Because it's like some of you are trying to prove a point. Okay? And if you're a public figure, a lot of people are attacking you right now or have been. And you're waiting for it to end. But here's the thing. The more visibility you have in life, Aries, whoever this is for, the more opposition you will have. The more people will trying to come at you, right? But you're just going to have to let that go and stop trying to get defensive and instead come from a place of love, come from a place of peace. The Empress with the Ten of Cups. You are going to learn how to stop this cycle of having these knee-jerk reactions and starting to fight everybody off as soon as you're challenged. There's some relentless energy here. But it's been ingrained in you for generations. It's been passed down through generations for some of you. You can make a stand for what you believe in, but watch how you go about doing that. If you get into your shadow self and get temperamental and start telling everyone that you're right all the time and getting defensive, you are not coming from a place of God, okay? And for some of you, it's affecting your health. I'm still getting that energy. Hence, Empress, self-care, nurturing, taking it easy. Going out in nature, doing those things you loved to do as a kid. Working your Dharma. Some creative talent that you have, whether it's music, art, whatever that is. Do more of that. That is definitely going to help balance out those scattered emotions. It's going to help you deal with all these people, for some of you, who are coming at you. I'm also getting another message here. With the root, somebody wants to start a family with you. They're fighting for you, or they're realizing that you're worth fighting for. Or this could be you, Aries. You're persevering. You've overcome a lot of battles and challenges, and people are trying to bring you down because you probably changed quite a bit, okay? But there's some energy here where you're fighting for your Empress. You're not backing down. Maybe other people are trying to tell you not to do this because they're assuming something might go wrong or the past may repeat itself. Because the Empress is also a very attractive person. Very attractive. She's got everything going on. So this, you or your person, Aries, they're fighting for you, this Empress here, the divine feminine. Because they know they're not going to experience this bliss, this idyllic peace with anybody else but their Empress. There's strong family here. Because of this Ten of Cups. This person wants marriage with you. They want a family with you. They may want to blend families with you if you have kids already and or they have kids too. They're no longer fighting off the Empress, fighting off this love that they know they won't get anywhere else. This person may have very well tried to avoid conflict with the Empress because there's something that this person wants to say to the Empress. Some truth here. Somebody may have been opposed to compromising an a marriage, in a relationship, 10 of Cups is being able to compromise with somebody to bring about a beautiful home, to bring about a divine relationship, a harmonious marriage. Because that's full of divine love, okay? So somebody here was not having it. They had an issue with compromising, but it looks like this person realized that they're not going to get some closure here if they keep fighting this off, if they keep being unwilling to compromise. Because this person knows that this Empress can give them the happily ever after, the life, the love, the family that they've always wanted. So they're going to have to back down a little bit and compromise with the Empress instead of trying to be too controlling over the Empress or the family or the home or some sort of connection. There's been this energy where this person is being told to avoid stagnation. Or you're avoiding conflict, which is why you're delaying something that you want to complete. You want a new world, a new beginning with your Empress. You've been through a lot, but you got to keep going because it is worth fighting for. Because again, somebody here, you Aries or whatever, is dealing with a true divine feminine Christ, and she's got the cross above her heart. This divine feminine is going to bring you a storybook ending, a beautiful life, family, marriage that you've never had, because it is blessed by God. It's ordained by God because your Empress is your God-ordained spouse. And when we marry our God-ordained spouses, this is what we get as a result. This is part of our reward. All right? So stop worrying about this. If you're worrying about it, you're stressing out. Because even though it's been a long time coming, because the world, it takes a long time to get to the world card. You've come full circle, and the last thing you need to do, Aries, or your person needs to do, is to fight for this Empress, or more so, join chalices. This is Two of Cups. When the masculine and feminine have their own cups, they pour it into a new one for a new beginning, a new romance, a new beginning in love. That's the Ace of Cups right here. So somebody has worked very hard on themselves with their healing in order to complete this cycle here, this chapter in your life. You are being asked to come into union with this Empress. Why are the Empress and the Ten of Cups here? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, please and thank you. Why was I getting full energy? We have the Three of Coins again. That was at the bottom of the deck for those two cards. See? The Fool. When I talk about compromising, somebody here is now willing to work with the Empress because this person, or you Aries, wants to rebuild the connection, rebuild the relationship. They are now willing to work as a team with the Empress to bring about this life. Because again, you cannot get to the 10 if you get to the 9 first, and you cannot have 10 of Cups. An absolutely beautiful, harmonious life with someone and having that family and marriage without somebody else in it. So it looks like this person now wants to work with you on this to rebuild the connection. They're willing to work as a team because they're realizing there's no I in team and that this type of bliss cannot be achieved without somebody else in it. As I said, this person's realizing that this Empress is the only one who can bring this happily ever after, this type of beautiful life, marriage, and home. This Empress makes a house a home. Okay? That's why it's part of the divine order, Aries. God did not intend for man to live alone. All of us are meant to have these partnerships here, to work with something, to build something masterful. You guys are going to build something really incredible here. Building a family, rebuilding the connection, building a business together, because that's 3 of coins. Working together on a project, on a mission, because divine unions involve mission work. Okay? This person's taking a leap of faith. They know they want a completely new life. And they know that they can give the 10 of Cups life to you. Or vice versa. They're jumping in and doing it. They're not worried about the future because they got hung up about something in the past. And I did get that from some of you. There are people who are trying to pull you back. And they're trying to hold you back and say, no, Aries, that's not going to work. Are you kidding me? You're going to get involved with another attractive person. You're going to involve with a mother or somebody who already has kids. That could be that. You're going to get married again? When it failed the last time? If this is resonating with you, Aries, do not listen to those people. They do not know the life that God is going to bless you with, because again, it's a divine feminine over there. When a divine masculine and divine feminine come into union, they get married, or whatever it is they do, they come into union, permanent union. This is the result of that, because it's a divine relationship. It's a divine love. God brought these two together after both of them got into alignment with their true divine selves. So this person's not listening to everybody else. They're not listening to the outside world. This is what you need to avoid. Saying, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to go do this because I'm following my heart. I know that this Empress is going to bring me the most incredible life I could have ever experienced. It's the happily ever after, and that does exist, Aries, when we wait for the person that God has ordained for us. Because we can have a storybook ending. We can have a happily ever after. It is possible. But a lot of work has to be completed before that manifests. Focus on just jumping in and doing it. Aries. Follow your heart. Do what you love. Don't look back. Don't let anybody keep you from doing what is going to make you happier. What is going to keep you from finding idyllic peace. With the leap of faith here, with the Fool card, and we got endings and new beginnings. We got Fool in the world right here. We have 2 3s. 33. That's a Ascended Master number. That's my Jesus number. So some of you, if you're dealing with this parent, okay, and you're thinking that if you're stalling on doing the work on yourself, you're thinking that it won't help your parent out, the mother, or whoever this is, based on the other channeling. You got to have faith in this. Because what I have learned is when I changed myself for the better, the people around me started to change. Remember the law of attraction. It's what's inside that counts, right? It's how she's vibrating on the inside. She is a very huge inspiration to others. At how life works, and how to connect with God and to just be a true divine feminine. Going with the flow, trusting the intuition, being at peace, letting things come to her, She never chases anything. So if you're dealing with a parent, you're trying to like make amends or work with them or something, and this is about you taking that leap of faith with regards to you starting or hoping that you could have a new beginning with your parent, your mother, or whoever this is. It is possible. You have to have faith. It's just a matter of you got to stop holding back. You got to stop stalling, being stagnant with regards to you working on yourself with the healing, right? Let's see why the world card is here. Why is the world here, Holy Spirit? Archangels, galactic families, plated Syrians, boom, thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, and then 3 of coins is earth energy, guys. 4 of cups and the Empress. Holy shit. The Empress is here twice. New beginnings, abundance. Now we have 333. You're definitely strongly supported by the Ascendant Masters right now. There's a couple of you here. I don't know if I said this in a reading for you before. I said it for another reading. You may very well be an Ascendant Master incarnated into your vessel this lifetime. That's only for a few of you. Okay? That's only for a few of you. Or the person you're dealing with, your counterpart, an Ascendant Master has incarnated into them this lifetime to fulfill a particular mission. And it's a big one, right? But avoiding, remember the world card? Somebody here thinks they missed out an opportunity. I can't make things right with my mom. I can't clear out these ancestral patterns. I'm stuck. I don't think this is going to amount to anything. I'm tired of this. I don't think it's going to work out. You got to stop thinking that. Remember, because your thoughts create your reality. You got to have faith in this. This is insecurity. Somebody here is bored out of their mind. They thought life was going to be better without the Empress, and they realized that it's not. And that's okay. This person just had to learn. This person's disappointed because God gave them the blessing of this Empress to help them to heal, to help them to be happier, to help them bring the life that they always wanted. And this person turned it away. They turned it away. Why? Because 3 of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. Because of a third-party situation. Because they probably only really wanted to date. They didn't want to get to a serious connection because of what happened before. They were influenced by other people. Friends, siblings were like, you really think this is a divine feminine? You really think that this person is going to bring you that 10 of Cups? I'm telling you, there's other people who are telling you to back down or to not fight for this. Okay? This is someone else's influence. For some of you, it's friends telling you, no, that's not possible. If you had the opportunity before Aries, you missed it. You're shit out of luck is what I just heard. Somebody may have very well told you that. If God is bringing you the opportunity again or now, this is your time to go after it. It's worth fighting for. Again, with the Fool card, the 7 of Wands and the 3 of Cups, stop being influenced by everybody else, Aries. Your intuition is on point. Empress is here twice. Listen to it. Trust it. You know that this person is a true divine feminine, and they're going to give you that life that you've never had, that you've always wanted to experience, the family you always wanted, the home you always wanted, the marriage you always wanted, that you thought you were going to have, but apparently you didn't have it the first time around. If people are making you think that this Empress is not a true Empress, they are in the wrong. As I said, they have no idea what this connection is about. It's a divine union here. It's a divine connection. And if you're blending families, it's going to be happy. The kids are going to be happy. You guys are going to be happy. Everybody's going to work together. Everyone is going to work together. The kids are going to get along, right? The Empress is going to get along with the other kid. The Emperor is going to get along with their kid, that type of thing. It's going to work out. It's cause for celebration, all right? Marriage, weddings, it's going to be celebratory. It's going to be time to celebrate this. But if you think you missed out on an opportunity, Aries, you did not. You did not. Stop listening to everybody else. This is the opportunity of a lifetime. This is a huge blessing that God is now getting you to see. Some of you were reluctant to date this person, because this is a dating card. You were reluctant to meet up with this person again, reunite with him, because you were afraid that it wasn't going to turn out well when your intuition told you that this was your person. Others of you, you are dealing with false feminines. Insecure. You're probably dealing with good-looking women, good-looking men who end up being insecure. They're not in their power. They don't love themselves. Okay? They're negligent of taking care of themselves. They don't tap into their feminine energy. They feel like looking decent isn't important, or taking care of their body or taking care of their health isn't important. Right? There's a huge insecurity thing. And there's also somebody here who's dealing with it's like an attractive woman here where they don't have confidence in themselves. This is lack of confidence too. They're not embodying their feminine. And somebody here is tired of dating women or men who are like that. Disappointed. Disappointed in the dating pool. Because maybe you were influenced by other people to say, oh, just keep dating, you'll find the one. But you already know who the one is. She's here twice. Your dating life just got boring. It got stagnant. You weren't moving. You couldn't get to the life that you wanted because you were dating these people who were insecure. They were false feminines. They were codependent, clingy, enabling unhealthy attachments. They didn't care. They didn't focus on their appearance. They were, they didn't know the power that they had within them. So somebody here got bored. Very disappointed that they could not find anybody who came close to you, because nobody can compare to you. Because you are the true divine feminine. The others of you, this person is definitely going to take the cup this time around. No more avoiding the blessing that's coming in. They're really trusting their intuition now, and they're following through with this. They want a new beginning. They want abundance. They want this person in their lives. So there's something here where they're telling themselves, I can't miss out on this opportunity again. I'm going to ask to meet up with him. I'm going to ask him out on a date. I'm going to take him out to dinner, take him out for a drink, take him out to some concert, because there's music here. They're playing instruments. Take him some sort of outing. I heard beach outing. That's kind of weird. Somebody is like, I need to seize the day. I need to focus on doing what I know is right, that this is my divine feminine. I'm going to ask him out. I'm going to reunite with them. I'm going to reconcile with them and explain to them why I did not take their offer before, type of thing. A lot of threes here, guys. Expansion, exploration, a leveling up, and a connection. All right, let's see what your guidance is for today. What guidance do we have for Aries? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planets, Sirius, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and clarity. Oh, for the other group here, with regards to if you're dealing with a mother here that you're trying to like make amends with or compromise with, God is giving you a blessing to turn things around here. Some of you are really not trusting your intuition, thinking that this can work out or that you can overcome the shadow side of you. But you got to focus on doing your work. And you got to stop being influenced by other people. All right, what is the guidance for Aries for today, for this week? Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Summer. Everything that you're asking for becomes yours in the summertime. Now it does, for some of you, this could be about a union in the summertime, or there's some sort of reminiscing about summer breeze makes me feel fine, or hot fun in the summertime. That's by Chicago, right? I forgot what the first song was by. There's also Endless Summer Nights by Richard Marx. They could all very well be significant songs for you, but there's something about reminiscing about something that happened in the summer. This is for some of you, not for all of you, because for others of you, your union or whatever this is, this new beginning, this storybook ending is going to occur sometime in the summer. All right, but I'm getting more of, because it's the underlying energy here, something here happened in the summer where something happened in the summer where there was a disappointment somewhere. You could have had an opportunity at some event or some outing. It could have even been a previous date or some meetup in the summer. You could have had the opportunity to tell this Empress that you wanted to work with them, that you felt the same way or something like that, that you wanted a new beginning with them, because that opportunity was presented to you and you didn't take it. So some of you, there was a missed opportunity before, and it might have been in the summertime where you probably had the opportunity to say something, do something, rectify something, okay? But it didn't happen, or you didn't take action on it. You didn't fight for it. You didn't persevere. You didn't keep going or continuously go after the Empress if you wanted her in your life, or him, right? And this could have been you asking God, the universe, please bring my Empress back to me or something. Summer energy, it's hot, it's fun. There's water sports for somebody here. Things get heated. But it's like you've been asking for something and hoping that it will happen. But there's something about fighting for it and not backing down. It's my Tom Petty card. Maybe you're dealing with somebody whose name is Tom, or your name is Tom. Every time I say that, this keeps coming up in my readings more and more. Okay? Ask God what you want, Aries. You want to make amends with your mother or heal your ancestral patterns? To stop tapping into more of your Aries shadow side? You want to come into union with this person? Ask for that. put in the details, put in the request, and believe in that, okay? Ask for what you want. This card serves as a reminder of the importance of asking for your desires. The universe is much like a restaurant that you need to put in your order before anything can happen. Your current situation calls for action on your part. First, spend time clarifying your desires. Then tell the universe clearly what you want. You could always qualify your request with a prayer, this or something better, so that you don't unwittingly limit yourself. However, you do need to make a clear decision about your desires. The additional meanings are: be honest with the people in your life. Tell the universe what you want. Write a list of your desires. Have a heart-to-heart talk with someone you're in a relationship with about your needs, boundaries, and expectations. Something with the Empress here for some of you. Ask others to help you and accept that aid when it's offered. Expect a positive outcome and your expectations will be rewarded. So I'm going to read the summer card because I do also get something about sunnier weather. Again, self-care, rooting yourself out, something with the beach, something going to a warmer place. Something like that. But I'm going to read the card. You've drawn this card because you wonder when your desires will manifest. This card represents your reassurance that your wishes have been heard and divine timing is clearing the way for your answered prayers to come to you at a perfect time. In this case, you'll fully realize your dreams in the summer. Additional meanings are: you're moving to a warmer location, spend some time outdoors in the sunshine or with a full spectrum light, take a vacation, especially to a warm, sunny place. See? Talk about water sports, the beach, something like that. Maybe somebody's wanting to move. Or I'm also getting that maybe you asked for somebody to come back into your life. You're feminine, all right? You were given the opportunity. You asked for the person to come back into your life, and they did. You probably met up with them or something like that. You asked them out. They offered something. You got together. And that was your chance. But you didn't take action. You asked for what you wanted. The universe gave it to you with the Four of Cups, the blessing. And you didn't do something about it. And it could have very well occurred during the summer. And now you're asking for this again. And maybe this person came back again because you asked for this person to come back again to get another chance. This is your chance, Aries. This could even be for somebody. You're asking to move to a sunnier place, or you want to take a vacation to sunnier weather, warmer weather. Go do it. Maybe this is already manifested for you. Or you're wanting to move somewhere where it's sunnier, it's warmer. There's your opportunity. Look, the autumn card is at the top of the deck, and it's fall right now. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. There's your rewards right there. For some of you, it is actually happening in the autumn. But somebody needs to do something. Somebody needs to take action here. All right? So let us do your wellness tip for the week. And remember, this is timeless, guys, even though I say week. That's why I'm not putting dates on this. What wellness tip do we have for Aries? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Look at this, releasing anger. Anger is a natural emotion, but I recognize that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as a human being they are. See them as the human being they are. I release the anger. I feel and freeing myself and expanding to love. I told you guys. This is your wellness tip. Start working on things to release this. Yes, it's a human emotion. Trust me. I got angry yesterday and then I had to go back to my altar and calm myself down. I had to release that energy because the more you hold it in, the more toxic it gets, and that wreaks havoc on everything, your energies, your health, everything. Intentions. Today is a fresh start. No matter how my day was yesterday, I can make of today whatever I want. My intention for the day is Set your intention, guys. Write it on a post-it note, on a notebook paper. Put it on your nightstand, the mirror in your bathroom, in your car. Do something so you see it every day and you say it to yourself until it's programmed into your brain. Every day is a new day, guys. Like, yeah, yesterday I was talking about the angry thing. I had to say, nope, today's a new day. I'm not going to go back to that. The better it gets. When things happen that cause me to feel good, I know there are much more good feeling things coming my way. The better it gets, and I keep rising up. Happy clouds. Together. I love working together with others and how it makes one's impossible dreams possible. I see there is strength in unity and how much we can accomplish together. Asking for help is not weak. It is powerful. So with that Three of Pentacles energy, it's there. It was at the bottom of the deck. Working together as a team. It makes one something that was impossible possible. Again, you can't get the 10 of Cups without somebody there. So they wanted me to go look at the picture again. It's a calendar. There is a calendar here with a heart around it. I was just told somebody has planned out a date with you. Okay? The bottom of the deck is the subconscious mind. I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. See, I said something in your unconscious mind, right? These ancestral patterns, they're blocking you from what you could ultimately have in your life. Because everybody deserves the 10 of Cups, okay? All right. Let me do the full moon for you. What is this full moon total lunar eclipse in Taurus bringing Aries? Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Nothing is yet set in stone. The mutable moon. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. Look at that. Full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you. Oh, I gotta change my seating position here. You need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself on whatever issue is coming up for you. Be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You're too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. The situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. Every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. Let's do full moon in Taurus. Sometimes you need to weave a little bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. This card suggests that this is where you are now. You need to use the laws of attraction to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, welcoming it, and praying for it, and asking for it. You need to balance that with taking down-to-earth steps toward your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, this card heralds a change of financial fortunes depending on both your past actions and what you're expecting and therefore attracting. Write down 10 things you know that are wonderful about you. Laziness could explain your current situation. If so, change that and own it. Chasing money doesn't work. You need to chase a dream. Jealousy or envy create negative energy and attract negativity. More exercise is called for. I talked about that. The full moon in Taurus is a time to get back to earth, to get grounded, to work through any negative feelings you've been dealing with, and to find a balance between being passionate and being overly intense. Money issues may come to a head at the time of the full moon in Taurus, but you can take this card as a sign to pay more attention to your cash flow no matter when you drop. Maybe for some of you, there's an angry thing. I don't know. Something about money. Something about work. Somebody's working too hard. Somebody's not working enough. Finances, I don't know. That came out because I read that in the card. So, excuse me. Let's look at the mutable moon. It's all about change. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. You may be dealing with one of those, or you have that in your chart. One of those signs. Something is still developing. This card indicates that something is indeed changing and there's room for maneuver. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing is yet set in stone. I know that the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to focus. Stay with it, whatever it means to you. This suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want and enjoy the daydream. Ask for what you want too. Some of you have already asked for what you wanted. You still need to believe in it. I see 10 of Cups as believing in the impossible, right? And I talked about somebody who missed an opportunity the first time around or the second time around. You're asking for it again. God's giving it to you now, Aries. This is the time to take action. Stop wishing on the moon so much. Do something about it. Anything is possible because anything can still change. We are able to change the course of an outcome. All right, let's see what's coming to you in love. What is coming to Aries in love? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Syrians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. These cards want to jump out. There we go. The Golden Mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Bottom of the deck is cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Okay? It's like your person is going over in their head about how they were love bombing you, or they knew that there was a one-sided relationship, okay? So this person either is doing this right now, or they've completed getting over this repetitive thinking about how they were in the past. Yeah, being a little bit of a narcissist, being self-absorbed. It was about me, me, me. Or it could be you, right? But somebody needs to get over their head about how they saw that this was a one-sided relationship with you. It's like going back to the past and just kind of getting stuck there. The top of the deck is the Twin Flame card. Yin Yang, Zen, balance, unity, duality, coupling, complementing each other. See? The union, it's the Ten of Cups. Somebody's starting to realize what this connection is. This is also confirming for you. You were in that type of connection. It's not an easy one. Now, this is you who keeps thinking about what this person did back then, and they come to you completely different. Then you got to get the past out of your head. Stop replaying the same thing over and over again, because people can change. Okay? Love changes and heals everyone and everything. There could also be some sort of false belief, this outdated thinking that 10 of Cups is not possible, that it cannot be 50-50, it cannot be equal, it cannot be peaceful, it cannot be completely blissful, right? Because they probably were in a marriage and relationship that did not have that. So somebody was conditioned to think, based on that previous relationship or marriage, that it's always going to be one-sided. So if that's you or your person, you got to get out of that, because again, if it doesn't end up working out as the 10 of Cups, it's because you did not get into a relationship with your divine counterpart, with your God-ordained spouse, okay? I'm going to get a message from your person. Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic fairies, planet series, please reveal to us for our highest good. What does Aries' person want to say to them? Holy Spirit, archangels, galactic fairies, planet series, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Just because I'm silent doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you, because I do. I don't want to be alone anymore. I need you in my life. See, I was saying about this Empress is going to give me the 10 of Cups. Oh my God. I'm about to show you the real me. Holy shit balls. Guys, yes, this still does surprise me, even though I've been doing this for forever. Not forever, but I've done this multiple times. This person's being encouraged to show the world who you really are, to show you who you are, who they are. I'm about to show you the real me. Look at that synchronicity, guys. Bottom of the deck. I'm about to travel to you. Are you ready for me? World card is travel. Maybe traveling to you to meet up with you, to reunite with you, to reconcile with you, to go have some fun. Oh my God. My plans to see you have been postponed by unforeseen events. Hang tight. There's some sort of delay there. Could very well have been a delay in travel plans, like that card said. Top of the deck. Things are going on behind the scenes you don't even know about. Yep. Look what's after this. I'm planning to spend the holidays with you this year. Surprise. That's not going to resonate with everybody. I really need to tell you how I really feel. See, this person's got that on their mind. Okay, Aries, I hope this reading helped you. If you would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session via phone or Zoom, by all means, check out the description box below to click on the link to view my service suite. If you go to capellawellness.com, you can check out all the other services that I offer and healing sessions. If you want to get exclusive bonus content on a mobile app where you will get everything in my free mobile app, you want to get additional guidance onto what's going on with you for the week, whatever you get on YouTube for free. If you want to support the work that I do, support my channel, support my business, go ahead and sign up for a 14-day free trial of the Capella membership. And if you like it, you get to keep it. If you don't, no hard feelings. You get guided meditation videos. I keep doing that. You get meditation videos, you get daily guidance videos. You get entered to win a free reading from me. Every month you are a member. You get to join in all of my live events, whether it's members only readings or full moon readings or new moon readings or whatever else that they tell me to do. I'm trying to fit in the 18 plus reading, which is going to be a fantastic, super fun, really dirty reading. I'm hoping to get that done sometime soon. You can get access to that and a whole bunch of other things depending on the tier that you choose. All right. If you want to check out the memberships, click on the link for that in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, click on the join now button. You get to view all the different tiers and the ones that have the sign up button where you can get the 14-day free trial. Go ahead, sign up for that. You'll get an email with some information and you'll be well on your way. You'll be able to access everything on my mobile app, or if you're on the web, you can get it too, but the mobile app's a little bit easier. You'll get to get everything and you'll get to meet some amazing people in my Capella circle there. All right, guys. Alright, Aries, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. And always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.